It's a hormonal condition that the World Health Organization says affects about 1 in 10 women of reproductive age, but 70% haven't even been diagnosed. It helps us understand it better and learn about how what we eat can help with the symptoms. We brought in Dr. Ilana Ressler, a board-certified reproductive endocrinologist and nutrition and wellness expert. Jennifer Walsh, thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
I gotta say, admittedly, I'm 51. I'm not having any more babies. But I didn't really come to understand this until about last year. So set the stage for us. What exactly is PCOS?
Yeah, so PCOS is an endocrine condition, actually the most common one affecting women of reproductive age. It's really a comprehensive condition that affects many different aspects of health. It's not like one disease that affects everyone the same way. So if we lined up like 10 women with PCOS, they all might look different, have different symptoms. And even if we pulled one of those women from the line, she might have different symptoms throughout her life.
Wow.
So it's most commonly diagnosed by what are called the Rotterdam criteria. You have to meet 2 of 3 things. So one is having irregular cycles. So from like the start of one period to the start of the next, the normal range is 21 to 35 days. So if it falls outside of that, that's considered irregular. The second part is having elevated androgens. These are hormones like testosterone or DHEAS, or symptoms from those elevated hormones like acne or excess hair growth, which is called hirsutism. And then the third one is called polycystic appearing ovaries. But interestingly, it actually has nothing to do with cysts. They're actually follicles. So follicles are structures that contain eggs, and all women of reproductive age should have, follicles that contain the eggs. But if there's over a certain number of follicles, that's considered a polycystic appearing ovary.
So a woman of reproductive age, she could be roaming the earth not realizing that she has this.
It's quite common.
How does she find out if she does have it?
So
she goes to you.
Yes. Yes, as fertility experts, we often see women as they're trying to conceive and having challenges with it due to the irregular cycles, right? Because if you're not having regular cycles, that means you're not ovulating regularly. And the key to conception is really timing ovulation. It's very, limited time frame. So some women with PCOS might have only 2 or 3 periods a year, might not be ovulating at all.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about potential, I don't want to call these solutions, but this is something that could potentially help this condition. Is it fair to call it a condition?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're the doctor. Talk to us about the food that you've brought in here. Looks delicious. How does this help folks who have, or women who have PCOS?
Well, PCOS is associated with many metabolic conditions, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, heart disease. It can affect vitamin D deficiency. So these are foods that can be helpful as part of a well-balanced diet. I like these foods because they have many different nutritional benefits. Salmon is a great source of lean protein. I encourage all of my patients to include lean protein with all of their meals, even their snacks. But salmon is also a source of omega-3 fatty acids. Those are important for heart health, so really important for our PCOS patients or anybody. Omega-3s can also decrease inflammation, which can be common with our PCOS patients, and increase fertilization rate. So we love salmon, including salmon. Carbohydrates. We still include carbohydrates, or recommend our patients to include carbohydrates, not restrict them.
And what about leafy greens?
Leafy greens, great source of folate, antioxidants, lots of fiber, vitamins, and minerals.
Speaking of fiber, some blueberries. And some strawberries.
2
fruit.
Which are also a great source of antioxidants, which can help prevent our cells from cell damage, which is important for egg quality.
And avocados, no matter how expensive they might be, are really, really delicious. So if you could give folks at home who are watching one piece of advice on how to look for the signs, manage it all, because there is no cure, I'm assuming.
Correct. There's no cure. It can be managed. The symptoms can be managed successfully, but I would say, go see a specialist and figure out if you really have it or not, because there are ways to manage it and live, successfully with it, and we are here to help.
Perfect. Thank you both so much for joining us.